We are back with Whiskey Sour Libations and Conversations. I'm your host, Dom. I was on vacation trying to reset and refresh, and I had to come out of hibernation because the world likes to act the fool. The world likes to world. So much has happened in this past week. So much. And I got my good man, Dig Game here, aka Darryl, aka
Just
the
that
nigga
guy.
does a lot because you do a lot. You do a lot. You do a lot of things. And we actually got to record our amazing podcast together in real time. Everyone needs an Aquarius because y'all
Yes.
do. Y'all really do. We keep the world
Spinning.
grounded. Yeah, we do. Stable with our logical antics. And I just I so this week alone, like, okay, we recorded our show Monday. I was featured on the Just Posted podcast, which is also on the SOLC network, Sunday. When the boat fight happened, we got the footages, everything has happened. So much has happened in this past week.
So I give you a shout out, man. So I use your picture to promote. Just posted on the community tab on YouTube, and you got cats trying to holler at you in the comments. I don't know if you saw that.
Okay, so there's an update. I did not know that.
Yes, it's like 70 some likes, and like you can put the community tab with like a different post. And I was like, yeah, Dom is on the new episode. Just post. Someone's like, man, she's so beautiful. I would want to be with her.
Okay, so I definitely missed that because I
Hold
was in
on,
the
I'll put it
comments
too.
yesterday trying
No,
to, like,
it's on the community tab.
okay, can you pin it?
Yep. Hold on, no, I'm gonna just show you. Hold on. Let me just,
Okay, yeah, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is hilarious. This is hilarious. So much has happened. That was such a good episode.
hold on. Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna put a community tab
And
up.
hold on, let me get in your ass real quick before we really get into our shenanigans.
No,
Okay.
here we go. Hold on.
Can I give you the option to share your screen?
Yep. Let me.
How do I do that? How do I
No,
do that?
I got. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do it now. Hold
Okay. I'm like, I want to see this. I like the compliments. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I like
on.
it.
Okay, so this is what I
Okay,
put.
I'm adding it to the stream.
So I
Oh
put this.
wow.
So I put this up. So you
Okay.
see how many likes it is, and then there's a
Okay.
comment here. Hold on. That said, "Perfect 10, beautiful, Sam Hopkins." Didn't say nothing about the show. Didn't do nothing.
Wow.
Just came in
Wow.
to say that.
That's hilarious. You know, this picture has popped up in a lot of random places.
Really?
Like, yeah, influencers have used my image to like dye their hair and all of that stuff, and
Really?
they won't give me or my stylist grade credit for it.
Really?
Like,
So
it's like
so people use
viral,
that.
like, views into the hundreds and thousands, and I never get credited for that photo. Like, that's the look that people are trying to achieve. And I was like, hey, had you just given us the credit, we probably would have told you, because like it wasn't like they can never get that color. It's never right.
Wow, I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, that girl took it off my Instagram. Yeah.
Oh. They didn't be like, yo, just give me little props here and there though.
Like, my hair, my hair color, the technique, the execution, the look, like Greg perfectly crafts that for me. Like, and I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant about it, but he really does. And I don't like, and people still work all the time, people still photos. So I get it, it comes with the territory. But I should have sued her ass because them big, like them Getty photographers be suing people when they don't credit them. Like Justin Bieber has gotten sued. I feel like Selena Gomez has gotten sued all because you didn't credit somebody's work.
Yeah, just
Credit,
give me the love, just show me the love.
yeah, just show me the love. Like, I'm a micro influencer.
So this is
Please,
a bigger influencer that did this?
this is a bigger influencer that did it. Even use the photo like in the thumbnail for her video. Yes, my cousin sent it to me.
Wow.
That's one of the people that used it. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's been, supporting, man. Like the views are crazy on this. It's more than CBS News.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be a part of something so big. Though,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
people
like,
be coming over to subscribing to you and like,
yeah, I'm like, yo, like, give me 2,000. I think, what am I at? Like 600 now? Like,
607. It said.
okay. Just y'all, I am really trying to hone in on my craft, really cultivate and curate vibes for y'all to come over here and have a good time. And that's what we are doing. So without further ado,
So what
without
what should you talking about me on Instagram, man?
oh
Because
man, okay. So look, first of all,
I was doing a live thing for the soccer game and everything with my brothers in the UK. Shout out to just footsies, the footsies for you podcast.
okay.
We did a I do the
Nope.
soccer podcast stuff too though.
Nope. Okay. This man right here asked
Here we
me
go.
to record a 9 a.m.
Yes,
PST.
right.
That is 11
All right,
o'clock
that is
your
on me.
time.
This is on me. This is on me.
I said, perfect. I'm going to set up the night before. I did. I set an alarm because I knew that the performance I was going to last night was probably not going to let out until midnight.
What performance was it?
My amazing friend BT, BT is this amazing comic actor. He had a showcase. He does music now. So he had a music showcase. This is like the
Okay.
second one. Shantae Wayans performed. My friend Kim performed, came with the vocals. I'm proud of my friends.
Is that
Discovered
is that
new.
Kim that was on came on your live stream? Is that the same one or is that different? Who was that came on the live stream as comedian that was the sister that was funny? When it was you, Tahir, and oh boy Davis.
Oh, that was Ty.
Hi.
So
Okay.
actually, happy birthday, Ty. Ty's birthday
Oh,
was
hi.
yesterday or the day before yesterday. So shout out to my boo. But BT had a week long of different events. He did the amazing show, Give Me Five live. I landed that day. The mosquitoes in St. Louis bit me up. Like they ate my ass up. I took a Benadryl thinking I would come down from the groggy drowsiness by 8 p.m. I did not. I missed it. And yesterday he had a live showcase, discovered like this dope artist, and I'm gonna have to hit him up to see. I can't remember the guy's name. I mean, in his bag, like seriously.
Okay.
And so I'll when I find it, I'll share it with you. But ultimately, again, I knew that I was going to be out pretty late. I set an alarm. I got up. I made my Irish coffee extra large, extra whiskey, so I could be on one this morning. And you was like, "Hey man, can we record in about 2 hours because I forgot about this Chelsea game and I gotta watch it."
Because I was watching it live, recording at the same time with them. I thought
Yeah,
it was at 12. That's why I wanted to do it at 9 because I was like, okay, I was going to, but I did not know was that they hit me up like, yo, you where you at? I'm like, oh shoot, okay, all right, I'm on my way.
it's fine. It's fine. Ultimately, we're here. I was painting the other wall of my room. So now that
What's
should
up
be
with your women wanting to paint random walls and stuff?
oh, so okay. So years
I
ago, I
think
paint.
Jews don't do that.
You, men do it. Y'all just don't talk about it. I painted this wall, and then we listen. I painted this wall. I was over. I wanted my room to feel and look more luxurious. Years ago, I painted my room lavender, calming, whatever. I'm over it. I want that wall stark right like this one behind me.
Okay.
So I'm like in the process of ordering nightstands, but then actually my concept might not work out because unless I completely change how my room is and I don't know, like I have to take the measurements, but I ultimately I knew I was going to have to get a TV mounted on my wall. I don't even want TVs in my room, but because of the whole drama with the TV in the living room situation, I have a TV in my room and I was going to mount it, but the wall I wanted to mount it on, I'm probably not because I have a wardrobe that I bought because I have so many clothes. I'm doing too much. I painted the wall. I want my room to feel like a hotel room. That's it. Look, that's it. And my hair's nappy under here. I don't have another appointment on the books. I don't care about not having another appointment as long as it's before the Beyonce concert. That's
So
it.
when is the Beyonce concert?
September 2nd.
Okay, okay.
So that's
So
fine. That's fine. I can wear it curly, but here we are.
so
Let's get
where's it at? Where's the concert at?
at the sofa.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yes. So, guys, we're back with the shenanigans. We do have a boat update, though. Everybody, I'm not going to about because y'all seen the clips. Y'all have seen everything from multiple angles. When I tell you every clip was like just different insight, getting seeing people
Different
close
lights.
up. Like it was the close up from the person that was actually like on one of the boats is crazy. It's so crazy. And I know that people, there are some people, there is commentary around why some people are not moved by it. Some people don't feel connected to it, which I can respect
Hmm.
because, I get it. You are nonviolent, but at some point, people are going to catch phase. They're going to get these hands. And ultimately, Black people are tired. We have tried to be nonviolent. We have tried to negotiate and level with people, and y'all still continue. White people still continue, and other people. I'm not even going to limit it to them. A lot of y'all be treating us and disrespecting us like we are animals, and we are not. We are tired. We just want to get along like motherfucking who said that? Oh my god. See, this is what happened when we don't record an hour ago. Because can we all just get along? Happened in Los
No,
Angeles.
Rodney. It's my Rodney.
Yes,
Rodney
Rodney
King.
King. Yes,
Yeah.
Rodney King. I knew it was a king, but I wasn't sure which one. And just it
Martin. It might be
coexists with
Martin
y'all.
Luther. Bernice
We
King.
still strange about that death, but we're not going to do conspiracy theories today. But ultimately, we have shown y'all, we have proven to y'all, like we know how to make our own economy, keep things going, and y'all consistently take it away from us. So whatever, that's fine. We tired of y'all shit. Y'all got met with chairs and fists, and y'all should not have jumped on that man because ultimately it came out as we got more and more updates. That man had already had an altercation with them before. He had an altercation with them before on that dock for pretty much the same shit. Y'all coming up in here, people got to do their jobs, and y'all got problems, and y'all be trying to put your foot on people's necks, you know, because they doing their job. So I
Hmm.
don't understand how this keeps happening. So that day, y'all thought there wasn't nothing gonna happen when y'all all jumped on him. You had women, that woman that came up and kicked him and spat on him, and then that's how y'all got your ass beat. And I'm just keeping it a buck. So yes, they have arrested a lot of people. The majority of them have been let go for the blacks. Charges dropped. Um, and I have the names right here because they arrested the woman that kicked and spat on him the other day, but they also arrested our man's that had the chair.
Concerto.
Yeah, I mean, it,
Yeah,
it
you gotta
sucks.
do. Yeah, you gotta arrest him. You gotta.
It sucks, but it's kind of like,
No, you gotta arrest him.
yeah, for assault because
You no, you gotta arrest him. There's no like if ands or buts. Dude, use a chair, dog. That is a
it's a
weapon.
chair.
Use the weapon.
It's a chair,
Yeah.
and I just
Even
his
though
name
it's
is
cold, you still gotta get charged.
yes, Reggie Ray, 42.
Oh, he's
Uh,
42. Okay.
42. Um, Also, Zachary Shipman, Richard Roberts, Alan Todd, and Mary Todd were also arrested They all face except for the black guy. She the white girl Mary was arrested on third degree assault. The other three guys, Shipman, the other Todd, and Robert, also face third degree assault, and they were taken into custody earlier this week. So yeah, but they let the other blacks go. That's all I care about. And I feel bad that Ray is like we said, like in jail, but it's just like we said, did you need the chair? But the chair is like the shot that was heard around the world.
Yes.
It literally is like everybody is popping up in chairs. Like, okay. And I also want to say this. Certain shit be funny, but I feel like there are certain places that should not. I got an issue with the chair popping up in the fashion show in Copenhagen. There's a fashion show out.
What
Oh
is it?
yeah.
No, I don't. What it was? So give me some context with that. I didn't know
I
about
don't
that.
know. I don't know why they have this girl walking with this chair. Just sensationalism. And she is walking down the runway, and she has a chair, a folding chair.
Oh wow. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Trying to use that level of that for what was going on.
Aren't they like racist over there? Okay, okay, okay. So let
I
me
mean,
just shut up.
there's
They're
world
racist,
worldwide racism. God.
worldwide racist. Because there was there's this African commentary happening, like, oh, we've been waiting for the Black Americans to unite, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. Y'all cannot enter this conversation talking about people uniting when y'all act like we not black enough all the time and try to say no, but I'm African. I'm tired of the bullshit. Black is black. Black is black globally because the same shit that happens to y'all Africans in London, Copenhagen, Russia, wherever the fuck, trying to make y'all go to war in the fucking Ukraine and Russia. Black is black. And y'all have to stop this separation of blackness because I'm tired.
I agree.
I'm tired. But the chairs are having a field day. I just want to say this because a few days later in the city of Detroit, some black people, a black guy and a white guy, get into it at a restaurant, and there are some folding chairs.
Yeah. And somebody took some chairs though, concerto. They
The
took it.
black guy grabbed the folding chair and beat that white man
They're gonna
ass.
start putting that in. They're gonna start putting that in. They're gonna make that as a part of a mandate for a new law for folding chairs. In a minute, watch that.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, black people are unified behind it. What happened the last time we all had shotguns and we went into the Capitol building in California? What the Black Panthers did? They start outlawing the gun situations in California because
I
shares
guess
is
you're
gonna
right.
be next.
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
it's gonna be next.
listen, the chairs are having a field day. Like the advertisement, Walmart, Target, Amazon, all of a sudden we getting ads for folding chairs. But there's another chair. It's not a folding chair, but a Karen tried to have a day with Mabel at some facility, and ultimately, when the Karen came behind the counter trying to fight, they was fighting. Mabel picked up the chair. Mabel picked up the chair and was about to knock her clean out with her chair, but another guy, another worker, pulled the lady before she could hit her.
Really,
Yes, we're tired. We are tired. We don't be doing nothing.
ain't
We
gonna be
just
no chairs
are
in the buildings no
breathing.
more. They finna outlaw chairs everywhere.
So okay, so I don't think
Conspiracy.
they're gonna
Conspiracy.
outlaw 'em, but what would the level if you hit somebody with the chair? What
Hmm.
is the degree of assault?
It's gonna be. Probably it's like third degree assault. It's gonna be
Okay.
first degree in a minute. They finna change some laws. You finna get a felony for this.
Yeah, okay.
Not,
Cause
not not the people that did it in the past, because they're gonna be grandfathered in. But anyone going forward is gonna have a felony. I feel.
man, I'm just like, this is just really interesting. Like this is just, like I said, every day almost I have seen a fight video with a chair. And shout out to the people that reenacted it at their swimming pool. But it's really funny because I was like, it'd be so interesting how quick white people be wanting to play racist.
Hmm.
I'm looking at y'all crazy. So I'm just sorry, it's a dog. Speaking of assault, Tory Lanez.
Ooh, ooh.
Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years in prison
Hey, the game's the game.
for shooting Meg the Stallion. Now we have had conversations, plenty of conversations about this as the trial was going on. Shout out to Megan Cuniff, Megan the reporter, for keeping us up to date on what is happening in the courtroom, what is not happening, what was said, being able to release certain things to the public that we might not have been, privy to prior to her reporting about this case. And so ultimately, people are in a tizzy, in a frenzy about this, including himself, still not admitting that he shot that gun, though we all heard the same phone conversation. I am just very confused as to why people are upset that Tory Lanez got 10 years. Yes, there are people, because they are white, that have lesser sentences for more harsher crimes, maybe. But let's not sit up here and act like this motherfucker don't have a track record. And that's what I think people are forgetting. I think people are thinking that this is a first offense. Let's not forget that he is also still has a case that's open and pending for assaulting August Alsina because somebody
Oh,
did not
right. I
speak
forgot about
to
that.
him. Baby,
I forgot about that.
when are black people gonna wake up when it comes to bullshit that our people do? We already know that how the courts are set up against us. But when you got shit already on you, I don't make it make sense. And
Ooh.
if you are arguing and fussing a fight, you are already a felon. Like you already have a record. Why are you one with the gun, loaded gun, and whatever the argument that could have happened, the chaos that ensued that night? Your response should not be to take out a weapon and let me shoot at the ground or shoot at somebody. And then the girl told the cops that she stepped on glass to still protect your ass. And then you get on the internet, you get on Beyonce's internet, and you start trolling and you start acting a fool, which ultimately makes that girl say, you know what? Because mind you, the state was still looking into that because it wasn't glass fragments. Like, oh, well, what happened that night? She still didn't want to tell. And yo ass was trolling her to the point where she had to say, you shot her. You shot her. The phone call that you made to her friend proves that you shot her. And you gonna put on Instagram that you were still innocent after being convicted for 10 years. Megan needs to sue every fucking blog. She really need to sue that mousy
Mm.
ass nigga academics. Because he got on the internet still doubling down on everything that he said when the court's paperwork showed that Tory Lanez's crew, leaked
certain stuff to try to keep it a little bit
Right.
game.
Leaking lies to him. And he's like, I don't really care. She can sue me. She can do whatever. I got cases. I've been sued before. Blah, 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 blah. We need to end him. I don't know what's wrong with hip hop. I don't know what's wrong with R&B. I don't know what's wrong with the world when it actually, yes, I do know. Y'all hate black women. A lot of y'all hate black women. Not you, D, because
Mm-hmm.
you got black kids, and I'm proud of you. Uh, and that's sad. I'm grateful. But as a
No, I get
black
what you said. I get
woman,
what you said.
that that has a career in entertainment, black women in general, we see certain we don't the majority of us don't bother nobody. Like I said, there's certain things that don't come across my timeline because I don't subscribe. I can't relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I see certain conversations that come up, I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna keep scrolling. I'm not gonna read the comments because I can't relate to it.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is
going to engage with the post. Half of these blogs, the majority of these blogs are owned by white men. Just like one of the comments on the post talking about that was kind of divisive. And I've seen a lot of the divisive comments about like the boat situation. I know those are not black people. They're not. They're not us.
mm,
And so there needs to be a conversation about the reality. We always say protect black women, but when it's time to stand up and protect black women, y'all should be quiet. Y'all be complacent, and that's not okay. I'm tired. I'm fucking mad. I'm tired. Which leads me to this bullshit. Go ahead, say what you was gonna say before I
no, no,
start.
no, no, no. I was saying, maybe they are bots, and that's an interesting thing. Though, keep going on. But I didn't even think about it like that. But go ahead.
It's frustrating. There were 70 something people that wrote letters to the judge asking the judge to be lenient.
I mean, you're
Ask,
supposed to do that legally, though. Like legally, you're supposed to have that happen. That you
yes, you
shouldn't. Don't get caught
can,
up.
but
Don't get caught up in that.
I get that.
Yeah, don't get caught up in that.
Let me tell you why I'm gonna get caught up in it.
Okay.
Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea is one of the people that wrote a letter to the judge. Now, when it came out, when Megan Cuniff released that Iggy Azalea is one of the people that wrote a letter to the judge,
Mm-hmm.
Iggy Azalea tried to hop on the internet and double down on what she said, which ultimately led to her, once the sentencing came out, she deleted her comments. But she was just like, I wrote this letter. And this is how people move behind closed doors. Like you've made an entire career off of appropriation. Let's just keep it a book. Iggy Azalea's entire career is from appropriating black women. We're not talking about the Kardashians today. We're talking about her and her
Mm-hmm.
appropriation. The way her style, her tone, her flow, the way she looks off of black women. And behind closed, this is why black women have a lot of issues sometimes when it comes to coexisting in spaces with white women. Because y'all talk a good game, but behind closed doors, you go and vote differently. You say other shit that is detrimental not only to just black women, but women as a whole. We're tired of that bullshit. That's why I don't really believe in the feminist movement because that shit is spearheaded. But I'm like, half of these bitches are finna go back in this voting booth and vote for fucking Trump. I already know. I know the reality of the situation.
Hey, that's real though.
It's real. So she did exactly that. I didn't think that's the key thing to me. You didn't think that shit would get leaked to the public. They told you one thing, and like you knew this was a public trial, and she could say, "Oh, I wrote that letter a long time ago." Whatever the case, the trial was public. It was not sealed. Nothing was sealed about this trial, so you knew that there was there's a possibility that this could get leaked to the public. Now we only have seen 3 letters, which is from Iggy Azalea, the doctor that did his hair replacements, and the
Um,
singer Mario. And before I get in Mario's ass, I want to read some of the letter to you that Iggy wrote
Okay, go ahead.
because this crazy bitch said, let me get to it. First of all, let's talk about how she talks about my name is Iggy Azalea, and I've been a successful musician for the last decade. I've sold over 65 million records throughout my career, had number one hits on the Hot 100 and broken records previously held by the Beatles. My music has been nominated for 6 Grammys, and I have a multitude of other awards throughout my career. I've toured some of the biggest acts with some of the biggest acts from Beyonce to Pitbull. I've also collaborated with everyone from Britney Spears to Jennifer Lopez. What? Okay. Do you know this bitch said Daystar Peterson is a gardener? She referred to Daystar Peterson, aka Trace, not woo, see that's how many black criminals there are. I almost called that boy Trey Songz. Tory Lanez. She said he is a gardener, and
Gardner.
he let me get the correct, where is it? Where is it? Where
He's a
is it?
Gardner. I'm confused.
Oh, it's a cute, it's a cute analogy. It's a cute analogy. Fuck, where is it? Where is it? I had it. It was right here.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't get that one.
Damn it. I can't read all of this. Okay, she says Daystar Peterson is not the pest that you've heard of. He's a gardener. He helps others bloom. Any leniency you may afford him would be something that you could be proud of. And then she goes on to talk about how he watered her and helped her with her career.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean,
Cute metaphor, but the dude, no, you had the opportunity to take a plea, so this wouldn't even be what it is.
you just copped out.
And you, your ego, you little man, your ego could not take a chill pill for a moment. He pretty much wouldn't have gotten any time had he taken that plea. But see, for him, me taking a plea means that I'm guilty. No, you dumbass, you are guilty, but we're not going to give you. That was when leniency was in play,
He's in
and
play.
you didn't
Yeah.
take it. And you still got on Beyonce's internet and trolled this girl, harassed this girl, and you gonna tell me he gonna say, and one of the, as he was speaking, me and Megan, we bonded over our moms dying and blah 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 blah. Knowing that you had a connection with somebody, you shoot them.
I mean, it's a lot of fuckboy behavior happening here. No doubt. No doubt.
Speaking
But
of fuck boys,
oh,
yes,
here we go.
I got a problem with Mario, and y'all know I'm a fan. He's the sweetest guy. Always shows me love. Like
So
my
what did his letter say?
okay. So here's the issue. It's the 180 for me. It's 180 because initially Mario came out saying, like, and he had a song on one of Tory's mixtapes or whatever. You know, he liked to sample. Tory Lanez really loves to sample.
Mm-hmm.
When it came out, he was like, yo, this is messed up. This is not okay. We cannot be silent to this. Whatever happened, she got shot. That's not okay. It's too many niggas not talking about that. That was the energy. We had a conversation about that. Then last year, after you do the verses and you're on people's radar again, I say, because the PR, the publicist in me is like, I know you about to drop a single because everybody is listening
It's
to
looking
old
at you.
music. This nigga drops a song with motherfucking Tory Lanez. Then goes on the Fem It Forward Live, doubling down on this
I didn't know
single.
all this. I didn't know all this. I
Oh
didn't know.
baby, I'm pissed. Doubling down on releasing the song with this nigga when you just said we gotta protect black. This is not cool. This is fucked up. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what that little bitch said to you, but I know what the documents say. I know the facts. We know the facts of this case, regardless if you like Megan Thee Stallion or not. The proof, the writing is on the wall. It's obvious. Shout out to Destiny's Child for that line. Um, then when it doesn't do anything, you re-release the song. It's his latest single with Lil Wayne and Tiger. But you also write a letter. And I get it. Like you said, you want people to do this or whatever. And maybe a lot of people, like I said, had the idea or the thought that these letters would never be public. Um, and so his letter says, hold on, let me wrong screenshot. I had to make it bigger because I also can't see. Can't hear or see. Damn, I'm just all fucked up. My name is Mario Barrett, and I'm a recording artist and businessman. I'm good friends with Tory Lanez and have known Tory for over 7 years. Tory and I met multiple times during his rise to stardom. He had humble beginnings just like me, and we share the same passion for music and art. One of the things I love about Tory is that most is how deeply he cares about his family. Over the years, we have talked about family a great deal. Growing up without a father, uh, I admired that he was fortunate enough to grow up with his, which is also a lie. Um, those conversations reveal how much of a stand-up person he is. I do not doubt that he will give his last for those closest to him. He is passionate about life, responsibility, and helping others realize their full potential. Okay, great. Tori is the type of person that doesn't look for handouts or cheat codes. He works harder than almost anyone I know in this business. I have watched Tori struggle as an independent artist against a system that's tried to oppress him because of his hard work and drive, his success, blah, 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 blah. When, when Tori first became a father, I remember the conversation about everything he wanted to leave for his child someday and how his child was changing him as a man. I can only hope that Tori will be able to will be there for his son during the most formative years of his life. He should have thought about that before he pulled that trigger.
I agree. I
He
agree.
should have thought about that before he pulled it. And so my issue, see, and like you said, people are just asking for the judge to grant a lenient, like, a
Yeah.
sentence. So I get it. Like, I'm not mad at it. If it were me, I would want it. But also, if it were me,
Well, you would want me to write a letter. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Or
would want you to write a letter. I've been
say,
to
hey,
jail.
you did it. Did
Listen,
what you did.
I've been to jail. I get it. Okay. Now,
You
I
didn't
didn't
do
do
it.
no hard time, but
I
I've
was
been
gonna
to
say you
jail.
didn't get no bid. You on
You
here acting
sound,
like I done been to jail.
I'd have been to jail. I'd have been to
Don't
jail
don't
for 18,
put me
for
back in
almost
this. Throw
24
away
hours.
the
Listen, ultimately, it's this. You can't, this is what I'm talking about, the flip flopping. The
Mhm.
two can't coexist, and that's my issue. That's my issue. Is like you was loud, but then now you just very loud. But a lot of people, when Tory Lanez posted his post about allegedly still being innocent, you got the likes of Drake liking that post, and Drake was all up in Meg face. You have Fabulous, all these abusers. Cause let's keep it a buck.
To all these
Yes, we enjoy Drake's music, but Drake be doing some weird, shiesty, weird shit that I don't agree with. You know what I mean? And you got inappropriate relationships with women under the age of like 18. You fetishize black women, but you got a baby by a white woman. Come on now. Y'all be playing in our face, and I'm sick of y'all bullshit. I'm really sick of it. I'm tired. Y'all playing black women, and I will have a conversation and go more in depth with you offline about some other shit.
Oh,
But
okay, okay.
I'm not gonna. When you sit back and think about certain conversations that you have with people, a lot of y'all motherfuckers hate y'all mama and our colorist. Y'all hate your mama. You hate your auntie. You hate your
Damn,
grandmammy. You hate them.
damn.
And whether you consciously or unconsciously know that, a lot of y'all need therapy and need to unpack a lot of shit and cry a river and build a bridge and get the fuck over it because black women don't deserve this bullshit. It's the same shit with fucking Lizzo. Now, whether Lizzo did that shit or not,
Ooh.
I think it's really strange that you say that you saying like because what the issue ain't necessarily the issues that should be the issues are the things that people are not talking about. Y'all are talking about the fact that oh she's fat and black. How she gonna fat shame another fat and black person? That's the majority of the narrative. There's more shit in that case when you read it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
not the
mean,
case, the lawsuit. Sorry.
yeah, the lawsuit is it's not criminal now.
Yeah,
That's another thing people got good tripping off of. It's not criminal. This is a lawsuit.
yeah. So y'all hated Lizzo from the start, and y'all was praying on that girl downfall. Y'all hated Megan from the start. Y'all been praying on her downfall.
I mean, what do you think about the Lizzo thing? It's getting worse and worse, to be honest.
It's tricky because them two girls should have never went on TMZ
What you mean?
because how they were talking on TMZ, it was more so that oh Lizzo had favorites. Like Lizzo was playing favoritism. We didn't want to go. Like we was just treating it like it was a job, and it was other people going out to hang out, and I just felt like she, like really wasn't fucking with us because, but you know, Lizzo came back with it and was like, some of the people that are saying coming forward and saying stuff are people that have been reprimanded several times about their behavior, about their work ethic, about what was happening. So ultimately, yes, they got fired. We let them go, or we did not
Mm-hmm.
extend somebody's contract.
Exactly.
So it's really tricky. It's really tricky. Like I said, like I'm definitely gonna be following this, and we can definitely have our conversations about it because it's I don't know. I just always want just I it's like it's really tough because black women always are in and I'm not going to limit it to black women. A lot of times black people, especially when we are in an authoritative role, we are always between a rock and a hard place because are we working people too hard? That's what it is. Do you have attitude? Are you being aggressive? Why you say it like that or why you do this like that? So it's all
Mm-hmm.
these things, and this is coming from I'm a person that is in the middle of some shit now with my job because of this, like, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, we can have this conversation. I'm not doing this. I'm not apologizing for me being me, and I did the right thing, and we can take it to HR because when I take it to HR, I'm about to bring the whole spreadsheet,
And everything going down.
everything going there. I was like, well, since we want to talk about disrespect, let's circle back from this timeline to this timeline. This person said I got my job because of affirmative action. What was done?
Hilarious.
From this timeline to this timeline, the person that said that also had a track record of failing to meet the bare minimum requirements that this role entails. So I get it. It's really tough, right? But it's like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. I hope Lizzo didn't do this shit, but it's also like the banana and the stripper thing is just eating the stripper, like the banana out the
Yep.
vagina,
Yeah.
or you felt pressure to do it, or you felt like you had to do it. That's whew. And coming from a person, that's been sexually harassed on a lot of jobs, or being put in situations where it's like, okay, what the fuck? Like,
Like, what kind of situation you putting me in, basically?
right. So that was triggering. And I
Yeah,
hope,
I mean, I see somebody in the comments is like, with Lizzo getting this much press, she's a dude. It's a weird thing, man. I gotta wait for all the information because some of y'all Negroes too happy that this happened with Lizzo. Um, but then also some of y'all giving her way too much credit too, that she couldn't have done this.
uh
It's just waiting for the facts to come out.
yeah,
Just
and
urgent.
that's how I am. Like, even with the situation with the Tory Lanes, I was like, okay, once this goes to trial, we are going to get sworn statements. Niggas can't lie under oath. You saw what happened to Lil Kim lying under oath. You will be held in contempt and you will go to jail. So ultimately, I'm that person. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to make a formative
Until we
thoughts
know.
too much, but it is one of those things. And it's just like Big Sis Chris said, at work, I always told, I'm always told to be aware, which is like fucked up. It is fucked up that as Black people, like, it's all these bullet points it's exhausting.
Yeah.
And like I said, it is exhausting being Black. The boat shows that it is we tired, we fed up, and we got chairs on you hoes. But ultimately, I would never, every lifetime, I've told you this, I will always come back as a Black woman. I'm not changing that shit.
Yeah. I want to be a black woman. I told you that.
We talked about this. You was like, yeah, I want to come back as a Black woman.
Yeah, you man, watch how y'all see how gangster my daughter gonna be. That's all y'all need to see. That is me.
Okay. Okay, and someone said at 11:36, so this was 10 minutes ago almost.
Mm-hmm.
Women be too much. Tori was scapegoated. No, Tori was not scapegoated. Like I said,
No, he shot that
Tori
woman.
has a
He shot
history.
that woman. He shot.
He shot her. He also apologized for it. He wished that he
Mm-hmm.
could take it back. You got to listen to the phone
And
call.
you talk to her. How she
You
doing?
talk to her
Dang,
how
I
she.
was tripping.
Yep. Where she at? Where she at? We still at. And her friend, and fuck her friend. Man, when I tell you, listen,
I
I'm just
agree.
letting the universe handle a lot of shit.
Because our friend is a dirtbag for that.
Oh man, her friend, and then come to find out the friend is married to one of the people at 1501. They've been having that ongoing back
Oh,
and
that's
forth suit
right.
for
Yeah.
so long. So they
There's
probably
a
paid
lot of
her out.
consequences there.
So and like look, Chris said, even if he didn't directly shoot her, he was wild for bussing, period. Exactly. You don't have to, if you are really tough, you don't have to consistently prove that to people. And you don't have to do anything. You are pussy. You punch August Alsina because he didn't see you walking past. He didn't see you. And if he did and did not speak, okay, and
Who
I've
are
been
you?
in I've been in spaces with motherfuckers that I cannot stand. You know what I do? Are you making fun of how I said it? You like,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't say shit. I act as I move as if it is how I feel like white people be treating Black people, or anybody would, people of color be treating Black people, like it's this
Mhm.
shadow. It's this part. I don't know. It's something there, but I don't know. But I'm just going to move as if you are not in my space. I'm not doing that. I'm not pretending or anything. I don't have to do that. And that's why it's so frustrating. No, the girl did not do it. You please go listen to the phone call, clear,
No, it's
identified.
easy in there. He's like, oh, hey, how she doing?
Yeah,
I was
go listen to the phone
tripping.
call again.
I was so drunk out of my mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not answering that person no more. So ultimately, it is what it is. And I'm just I friend. So, with that said, I just want to say this: believe black women, and that's it. Believe us. We be telling y'all all the time. Kiki Palmer told you about Trey Songz. We tell y'all all the time about people, all the time, and everybody turns the other cheek.
Hmm.
And people are really mad. They're like, "Oh, he made great music. Did he really? Because he
I've
had
never heard
for
of Tory
real,
Lanez song. I've never heard of Tory Lanez song in my life.
for real. I'm gonna be honest. Trey Songz, see, criminals, criminals. Tory Lanez has one great song,
I've never
which
heard
is the
Tory Lanez song.
Brownstone cover when he first came out and blew up blew onto the scene, which is the Brownstone cover of "Say It."
I've never heard of Tory Lanez song.
Yeah,
I know people provide like cap. No, I haven't.
we talk about this. It's not your lane. It's not.
It's
You
not
don't
mine.
subscribe to it.
No, it's not mine.
Literally, it's not your lane, and that's okay. That is cool. It's no big deal, right? But it's just like whatever. And I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it. I said my piece. I just want to say shout out to St. Louis for showing me a good time.
Yes.
I had a good time. I had a good time with y'all. Drunk nights that Saturday when we kicked it hard at the Palomino, a bar that I've as
Look,
many.
don't be telling people about my spot.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no, give them people should get more love. Yes, go ahead. You can
yeah,
talk.
I might. Let's make our black some money. And
Yes.
it was nice. It was really nice. I was
Oh,
like,
I told you it's right
and
around the corner
apparently
from
you
your
could
crib.
BYOF, bring your own
I
food.
was like, it's right around the corner from your crib. You was like, where? I'm like, right around the corner.
Listen, the only thing that I knew of was the Crocodile Lounge, which I never stepped foot in. Okay,
I never
when you
had
said
either.
Goodfellas, so I was like, that sounds like we're going toward the north side. I can't.
I've never
So,
been there either. I ain't going front.
yo, it's closed. I drove past it.
Oh, it's closed. Okay.
I took Goodfellow all the way down one day because it's just intriguing that they put a roundabout at Goodfellow and Natural Bridge.
I know this is dumb.
And I get it, it's to slow traffic down, but I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and another thing, okay, I just got one request. I don't know who we need to write to or aldermans or whatever. Yo, the roads in St. Louis. Who at MoDOT do we need to talk to? Because the amount of potholes all over the city, all over, South Side, North Side, West Side. I would say East Side, but that's in Illinois, so I know they shit raggedy. So yeah, this is a troll. So with that said, Daryl, we have an amazing episode coming out of Everyone Needs an Aquarius because y'all do. Uh
Yes, please go over and check it out. And yo, shout out to just posted too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them. I had such a good time connecting with everybody and being able to record in person because it's something I definitely want to do more. But I know like a lot of my guests are everywhere. So I have to adjust to that. But I definitely want to do it more and build that out a lot because it's just we got energy and chemistry, but it's different when it's just in
Yep,
person.
yep, yep.
It's so much fun. So okay, we finna block you. Ban user, delete comments. Because I'm not doing
Mhm.
that. I don't have to do that. I don't have to deal with trolls. I don't have to deal with none of this bullshit. What you say in the private chat? Okay, cool. So let's wrap it up. We
I wouldn't
there.
do it. I wouldn't troll. I
Yeah, I
wouldn't.
was like, what the hell was that? Okay, tell everybody where they can find you. I appreciate you so much for giving
Yeah,
me
yeah,
a
yeah,
moment of
yeah.
your time on
SLC Network.
Sunday.
That's everywhere online and everything. Y'all can find me all those different places. If you can find me personally, you can find me personally. But I'm not. I mean, I just don't feel like getting on my personal Instagram. Unless you can find me though, if you want to find me.
Alrighty, and y'all know where y'all can find me, saint-angelus.com. Get your candles. We are about to fall into fall. So I'll be having my fall
Fall in the
holiday
fall.
scents out, as well as just a new scent called Marseille, because it's like everything. It was supposed to be my summer scent, and then I forgot to put that inventory up. It's like, well, nobody buying this. Oh yeah, that's on me. So, with that said, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast, both the podcasts, and we will see y'all here next week.